The man assembled long needles into a helmet, then placed the helmet on his head. The probes began to automatically lock in. As the needles pierced his scalp, his memories started copying. A wave of pain surged through him. Meanwhile, in another room, his memories were being uploaded into a robot's brain. The man was a neuroscientist. They recruited volunteers for experiments, but despite hundreds of trials, human memory could never fully integrate with machines. Rejection always occurred. The robots would eventually self-harm. In the end, the man had no choice but to cut the power. The experiment failed. His supervisor had lost all patience, and the man was now at risk of being fired. But things got worse. On his way home, he got into a car accident. His wife died on the spot. The vehicle swerved into a pond. When he woke up, his entire family was gone. Devastated, he made a life-altering decision. He copied all of his family's memories into a storage device, then used cloning pods to recreate them at the age they had died. Once everything was ready, he uploaded their memories into the clones. At last, his family was together again. But then, the man discovered a terrifying secret. Everything had been orchestrated by his supervisor. The goal was to unlock the man's full potential. The resurrected family were nothing more than test subjects to the company. They threatened to harm them if the man didn't hand over his research. For the sake of his loved ones, the man was forced to comply. He began rewriting the data, but secretly, he uploaded his own memories into a robot's brain, then handed over a fake data drive to the supervisor. As expected, once he had it, the supervisor immediately moved to eliminate him. But just then, the guards outside sensed something was wrong. A robot suddenly broke free from its restraints and smashed the door open. The guards fired their weapons, but it was useless against the robot's armored body. It charged forward and launched the supervisor across the room. The man took the chance to escape with his family. After bringing them to safety, he turned back and returned to the lab. There he found the supervisor barely alive, and offered him a deal. 17 days later, in Dubai, an elderly billionaire arrived for a procedure to regain his youth. Waiting for him was the same supervisor. They were about to perform the rejuvenation surgery, and the one holding the scalpel behind the scenes. Was the robot infused with the man's mind?
Boot the mapping sequence.